Testing 1, 2, and 3 MMTs. We are here and gathered here today on a triple witch options expiration. The nice thing about it is, MMTs, as you've learned in the equity side of the market and the option side of the market, is how the two parties in the option pit work and how the equities guys work. That's a good thing about making a market. And what I would like to point out here is that there's $600 call, okay? And right here, let's get this down and make sure that this is down in the video. Right here is 1,500 call contracts purchased at 445 for 4/16 of 2001. And this is a triple witch. It's the first one of the year. With the Tokyo bad news, right along with the Middle East as we understand it. One thing that SMF does clearly understand, though, is how those contracts was purchased and how oversold MMTs that Google is. So when we take a look at the Google 3-minute chart up here, we can see the actual true price volatility throughout the week of this expiration on this 3-minute intraday chart. We can see today that Google has attempted to put in this bottom over here. The current print is at an elevation level in the brain at the delta consolidation 3-minute price action line. We know that the data that we're working with is factual and data. Doesn't lie, doesn't have an opinion. However, it empowers intraday price range and profits that follow along with it. So over a period of time, outside of this triple witch and all that other headline news, we're going to see if the value players start coming in and feel that they got to start adding Google in their portfolios at this price level moving forward. MMTs, back to this video. It's a triple witch. It's a daily Google chart. And the high of the day on Google has been, during the triple witch, 567.99. And yes, it is a daily, but here's where the bottom was made. And we're going to be watching this bar right here on 560.54 will be the bar right there as far as that daily support level goes. And like any bottom that gets put in, we always like to see this very bottom delta range that expanded to the 570 is that we start to build a daily base above that last number. Right now, this current half bar, daily bar on expiration is 561.70. And basically what's been happening during this 5-day triple witch is that they've been accumulating it off the bottom one time here. Then, of course, they accumulated off of this lower bottom. And now we have 4 days of a daily price action bottom being put in, MMTs. The clue is, MMTs, is that we can build a base now above 560.54 and or a multi-daily closing price above that with delta expansion. And we're looking at where the delta contraction was in the MMT platform was right up here at 612 was where the we bounced it, and ever since then we've been in a sell down into an oversold condition because it's Friday, it's a triple witch. Everyone still has a great deal of fear about the Japanese crisis, about radiation hitting California today, and about lots of different things going on. Well, the way that we measure it, MMTs, is how we can build a daily base above there. And they report their earnings in April. And as we move out of this triple witch, and we move into the next 5-day trading period on Monday, MMTs. Today's date, well, it's 3/18/2001, triple witch expiration. The time is 12:17 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, MMTs. So we have to start building that base, and we have to start closing above this half bar right here. Happens to be 563.25. And we're currently printing at 560.80 by 90. But we're going to have to consolidate above that level, MMTs, moving in the next 5-day trading zone. Meaning, yeah, we go up higher, we pull back, we hit it, but then we bounce and we go up in the MMT delta expansion. And we can hold this 4-day price action volatility with triple witch and all the headline events. We currently are going to be monitoring not just a daily down here, but we're going to be monitoring our weekly, and we're going to see how strong the base is at the lower price action and what the relevancy of that next 5-day price action build out is, because it's very important for you to understand the bottom up accumulation from an oversold stock within the original trend cycle. And if I go back over here, it started right up here at 630. It started with that gap down. So we have come severely all the way down. And remember, it's triple witch expiration right now. And just like they build the weakness on the way down, is they got to build a bottom in with that bottom up. Bottom up 1, bottom up 2. But now going forward, we got to close above these half bar, 563.25. Okay? And this half bar here at 560.54 needs to be the lower end of the support level, which isn't very far away. There's the bid and ask. And as we come out of today's closing triple witch, we look to see how the bottom in accumulation is put in on Google and where the fund managers think they need to start buying. The earnings aren't going to be all that bad. It's a fairly decent company, and it's oversold. And so how do you find value in an oversold market? Most important, MMTs, is where is that reversal trend going to be to the upside versus the long short trend down. So the shorts have played it out because that's the way the tape was. Now that we're at the bottom, this is where we started buying down here. That makes us wholesale MMTs, okay, where everybody else has a tendency of riding them down and then waiting for them to come back up here to get even. Yeah, that's a long ways up there. So we're going to have to validate and consolidate above those key levels moving in the next 5-day period. Options expiration period, 12:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3/18/2001.